Weather Authority. Here is your weekend weather, sponsored by Pack Saddle Barbecue.
We saw another cold day across the Concho Valley. Started the morning in those 20s, 14 degrees below that average of 34 for those overnight lows. And going into the afternoon, we continued that trend, only warming into the 40s across much of the area. We saw 41 degrees right here in San Angelo. That's 20 degrees below the average of 61. And 40s are expected to continue looking ahead to our Sunday as well. So just continuing to see those cold temperatures across the area. Current temperature in downtown San Angelo looking in those 30s already, 32 degrees right now, 11 degrees for that dew point, 42% for that humidity rate, and those winds right now out of the southeast and at 5 miles per hour. And we'll see calm winds through the majority of the night, although they will pick up looking ahead to tomorrow afternoon. Those current temperatures across the entire Concho Valley, all of us seeing those 30s, and we're going to continue to cool down all the way down to the 20s for tonight. A couple of us getting close to those 20s. We see 32 degrees in San Angelo, Robert Lee, Sterling City, Mertzen, as well as Ozona. And we're just going to continue to cool down over these next several hours. Though with these cold temperatures, we're actually slightly warmer than what we saw at this time last night. A little bit warmer, 6 degrees of an increase here in San Angelo, a 10-degree increase in Coleman, a 9-degree increase in Ballinger. And actually looking ahead to tomorrow, still continuing to see the 40s, very similar to what we saw throughout our afternoon today. Those temperatures across the entire state, actually seeing a couple of 20s already for northern parts of the state. 25 degrees in Wichita Falls, 24 degrees in Amarillo, 32 degrees in Midland. That's when we transition back to the 30s. Also holding on to a couple of 40s off towards the further southern parts of the state. 45 degrees in Houston, 42 degrees in Laredo, and we'll all continue to cool down into the 30s across much of the state for tonight. But here in the Concho Valley, we're actually going to be down to the 20s for our overnight lows, hanging in the 30s for the majority of the night, but all the way down to the 20s throughout those early morning hours, and then right back to those 40s for tomorrow afternoon for those afternoon highs. Now forecast for tonight, 27 degrees, a cold night. Rain chance actually picking up through the night. And with those cold temperatures, could be seeing some wintry mix out there as those showers start to approach the Concho Valley with those winds out of the east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Still seeing those cloudy conditions as well, and that's going to continue for tomorrow as well as those rainy conditions as we go through tomorrow afternoon, warming up to those 40s. That's when we transition just to a rain event. That's where we stop seeing any of that freezing rain and or snow that could be possible through the morning hours. And those winds will be out of the south-southeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Looking at one last time for that frost freeze forecast tonight, seeing those 20s once again, but warming up to those 40s for the majority of the week. A couple of 30s, but well above freezing for these next several afternoons, or rather overnight hours. And even looking ahead to our Sunday afternoon, again, waking up, seeing those showers kind of present across the area. And as we're seeing those 30s, could be seeing some wintry mix all the way towards the afternoon. Still seeing those showers, but that's when we start to get above freezing. We transition just to seeing rain, and that will continue all the way through our Sunday night. And we'll see rain chances pretty persistent for the majority of this week, and temperatures getting back to where they should be for this time of year.